Welcome morning meeting. So here's what's on my mind this morning. I I received a message from a friend of mine asking if I could substitute teach this morning. And so I'm on my way. I'm like, yeah, no problem. I got it all worked out. I'm like, no problem. It's about an hour away from where we live for me to get to this school. And if I didn't know this person, hadn't known this person for 30 some odd years, the answer would have been no. But I do know this person. They're in a bind. I'm like, yeah, I'm there. No problem. So I get in the car this morning, and there's basically two ways that I come into Omaha regularly. Two ways. And one of them is the optimal route to take if you're trying to get to this particular school, and one is not. Guess which one I took this morning? And it's so funny to me because I didn't even realize it right away that I was on autopilot, and I was taking the main road, which would be Dodge, to get into Omaha, which is busier, even at this hour in the morning because it's kind of early, busier. But I did it out of habit. I go that way a lot, and so I just did that out of habit, not thinking about it's not the optimal way for me to go. I should go Maple instead, which would have made a lot more sense, quite frankly. But that's what happens, right? We do things, we get on autopilot, we do things out of habit, and those habits sometimes can be really great and sometimes not so great. It's not sort of neutral. In this situation, I mean, this particular habit of one road or the other, it's pretty much more or less a neutral in my mind type of habit until it's not, which is this morning, because it's not the optimal route to take to get to this particular school that's basically northish Omaha. And so I find myself just sort of laughing about that because I'm thinking, how often do we do that where we get into autopilot, we use these habits that are great heuristics to navigate our world right up until they're not. How often are we doing that? And how often should we be, there's that word should, is it a good idea to just take a step back and go, wait, let me analyze these habits that I have and which ones are optimal and which ones are not, and start working on the ones that are not optimized for the situation that I'm in. Is it realistic to do it all the time? No, it's not. I mean, habits are habits for a reason, typically, those everyday sort of habits that we have. But on this particular occasion, I find myself just sort of laughing. Why did I take the less optimal route? Because I wasn't paying attention and I was on autopilot. That happens. So as you navigate your day today, think about that a little bit. Think about the habits that you have and how they're helping or hindering you from navigating through your day. And are they optimal for what you're trying to do in this particular day? That's what's on my mind. See you later.